Hi, thanks for watching my menu builder carousel how-to videos. In this video, we're going to talk about the main menu buttons and how to set them for your own game. So the main menu buttons specifically are these buttons across the top here. And you see as I hover my mouse over them, they pop up, change color, and change the opacity level of the background image. Also, you notice that the background image also has a rotation built into it. So let's get one of these set up now. Let's do a new one called like profile, and we'll go through that process. All right, so go to main menu, UMG, W underscore main menu, and here's the widget class itself. Now these are just called, if you ever want to know, just click on it, and this is called it W underscore button main menu. So that's what we want to do. Now we don't want to copy and paste these in here. There's some bugs with UMG on doing that for pre-construct. So I'll go ahead and just go up to the user created widgets and find W underscore button main menu, and I'll go ahead and drag that onto the canvas panel, and I want to go ahead and put it after the settings. I just like to keep it in line, and then also I'll call this button profile, so we'll call it button profile, just so we know which one is what. Alright, so now the next thing we want to do is we go ahead and drag it on out here. You can see that it's not sized up correctly. The way to fix that is click on size the content, boom, there we have it. And that'll go ahead and line everything up correctly. And then what we want to do is go ahead and get our, keep it in line, we'll go ahead and get our 175, click on this and go to 175. And then we can go ahead and go over, let's go 1000. Looks good to me. Give a little separation. Alright, so now we have our base button here, our default one. We'll go ahead and change the settings on it. So what you want to do is click on it, go here called settings, and we'll go ahead and change the text. First thing we want to do, I put my caps lock on and say profile. And now that's updated. And then what we want to do is also change the image and the background. Before I change those out, I want to kind of show you the options we have. Right now, if we just hit compile, save, and play, you can see that I have a profile pops up, and we have the skull, and then also you can see the background image is rotating. All right, so we can also, so I want to change that rotation out. Let's go ahead and do the background image. Let's go to, I'm going to try menu set to 0. There we go. Now if I go ahead and save that and play it, now I have a different background that scrolls around, right? So go ahead and stop that. If you don't want a background, you can go ahead and just hit clear, and it'll recognize that. And then hit play, and you'll see now there's no background, right? And then another option is if we don't want that, let's go ahead and put that back to menu 2 and save it, and it'll pop back on there. We can also turn off enable rotation, so we don't have to have it rotating if we don't want it. So we'll go ahead and play, and what you notice is now that does not rotate, and it still functions exactly the same. And the last thing we want to go ahead and change for the front image. I do want that to rotate though, because I like that. So rotate it, and what we can do is actually we can set none if we want to do it clear. Hit save, and it's just profile. We don't have to have an image in it if you don't want to. And the same thing, you could actually take off all images if you wanted to. But we'll go ahead and reset that back to the skull, and I wanted to go ahead and change that to a different set. So let's do 1. No, let's try 3. Sure, why not? That works great. Save, play, and now we have a new button, but it doesn't do anything yet. If you click on it, it doesn't do anything. So let's change that. So to get this to do something, click on it, and we have the exposed delegates down here, the events, on button click. We click on that, and now we can do whatever we want to do. So if you notice that the other menu buttons, button multiplayer, we cast and hit show menu and do whatever screen we want to do there. So if you want to add a new screen, it'd be simple as going to the blueprints and menu states, and here's where we have the menu choices so we know what to open up. So we can always add a new one here if we wanted to and have, let's say, profile. Let's go ahead and do that. Profile, save it. Now all of our, we have a new state that we can create, and then we can go ahead and cast to here, control copy, paste that over, and go to profile. Now what that'll do is go ahead and tell the player controller that we want to change the menu to the profile menu. So we'll go ahead and click on show menu, and as you see, There's a new profile, but we don't have a menu set up for it. So at this point in time, you would go ahead and create a menu that you want to open up instead of nothing. So right now, even though we route it to the Play controller, it doesn't actually do anything until we tell it, hey, we have a new menu. We have to go to UMG, create a whole new widget, and etc. So that's how we get those new menu buttons to work. So we'll go ahead and play. And now you see that it takes us to no background because we have no widget to do that. So that's how you get those new widgets to work. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please leave below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.